I'm sorry to interrupt, Captain, but we have an emergency. Our techs have determined the Cybrans are behind the recent problems with our gates. Somehow, they managed to hack into the quantum gate network and install a virus. It's spreading throughout the entire system, and the Cybrans could use it to shut down specific gates. If that happens, they will have us cornered and isolated. Intel has managed to decrypt a number of virus-related transmissions, and they are originating from Minerva. Although it's deep in Cybran-controlled space, we managed to scan the planet. It's home to the largest Cybran colony that we have ever seen. Our sweep pinpointed an area with multiple research facilities. We suspect that those facilities are responsible for the virus. You will gate in, collect information from the facilities, and then get off planet as quickly as possible.
Cybran engineers are constructing a base across the river to the southwest of your position. They are building forces for an attack. Earthcom out. There's a Cybran colony to your south. General Clark wants you to destroy all enemy units in the area and capture some of the command centers. Those buildings... Sir, the Cybran base to your south still needs to be destroyed. Earthcom out.
Captain, this is General Clark. Sweeney has informed us that Dr. Brackman is on Minerva. Kill that crazy old bastard. Do not let him escape.
Sir, we don't know what that is, but it appears to be moving towards your base. Destroy both it and the facility.
It is drawing near, Captain. We stand on the verge of losing everything the UEF has fought for. Unity, order, and the preservation of our way of life. If we fail, the galaxy will fall into the hands of madmen and terrorists. We cannot allow that to happen. General?
The Aeon are bypassing our defensive lines, and the Cybran virus is wreaking havoc with our quantum gates. The data you retrieved on Minerva wasn't enough. Our techs won't be able to isolate and neutralize the virus in time. We've already lost the Eridani, Pollux, and Cetan systems. Over 24 full-scale battles are raging against the Aeon, and symbiont sleeper cells are rioting in almost every city. Every commander we can commit is trying to hold the line, and frankly, it's not enough. We're losing. Our only option is to deploy Project Black Sun before the Cybrans manage to infect the entire gate network. Black Sun uses the quantum gates to magnify and deliver a shockwave to any location in the galaxy. Black Sun can destroy any planet. The final Black Sun components are being readied on Pisces 4. You are to ensure that those components reach Earth. The Pisces gate has been isolated from the network, and the techs assure me that it'll work.
Without Black Sun, we have no chance of winning the Infinite War. Our only choice would be to deploy Option Zero. I pray that never happens. Our fate rests in your hands. your valor on the field of battle, you have been promoted to Major. With men like you in the field, I have no doubt that the UEF will triumph. Well done, Commander.
Very, very well. So, as I said, we'll be starting with Operation Stonewall. Let's have a look at what we have to do.
Our long struggle is at last drawing to a close, Major. Your actions on this day will determine whether or not the UEF prevails against its enemies.
The Aeon army is closing in on all fronts, and Cybran sleeper cells here on Earth have become active, inciting riots across the entire planet. It's getting ugly, and it's gonna get worse.
Okay.
Black Sun facility is located here
I
on
was
the island
worried
of
about a
Niihau
crash.
in the Hawaiian chain. Your job is simple. You will protect Black Sun during the final stages of its completion. Once it is operational, you will fire it. Captain Aiko is currently in charge of security at the facility. She will offer her unconditional assistance. You now have full access to the UEF arsenal.
Our fate rests in your hands, Major. Godspeed.
Behind you stand generations of soldiers that gave their lives during the course of this war. Do not let them down. You gate in 30.
Well, generations of people. Well, honestly, I do not mind, but I am not planning on letting them down. I am planning at winning the Infinite War for the UEF, for now at least. Please don't crash. Okay.
The last transports are inbound.
The Aeon are on them. One of the transports is going down. Sir, one of the transports bearing parts for Black Sun has been shot down. It crashed on a small island to the east. You must recover the component it was carrying. Pick it up with a transport and deliver it to Black Sun.
Will do. Do I finally have
Sorry for the
control?
brash introduction, Major. I'm Commander Aiko. The island's defenses are now under your control.
Okay. Do you have anything?
There it is, sir. We just need to get that component back to Black Sun.
Sure. We also do need a little bit of build stuff here. Okay, I have no idea why I'll be pulling them back that much. Okay, I do hope that we do not immediately need to consider the north. So, maximizing mass production. You're an extractor. Bloody hell. That's anti-air. You're a mass point. You're a mass point. That's a mass point. That seems to be a mass point, and that is a mass point. Did I get them all? We'll see. First off, I don't have access to... You have access to the complete... No, I do not. At least not yet. Of course, they are not just letting me do stuff here. Does she have a... Okay, there was another one that I didn't realize was there. In which case... let's have you build a missile launcher here. I am seriously annoyed at the fact that I still do not have T3 shielding. And let's make another row here of land stuff, and then probably some bots to come up here to get some defense in. 720. Okay, we are getting pushback from the north. Let's build... Bloody hell. I didn't realize we were that bad for energy currently.
Recover that component ASAP, sir. Black Sun needs it to fire. Earthcom out.
Yeah, and I need to survive this first. I need more power. You know what? It's going to worsen my situation, but I'm going to pull every ounce of power I have into building more generators right now. Okay, good. Okay. Let's get you back in form. Let's get the energy going. Okay. We have enough energy. Two of you are going to go north a little here. This is the important bit. And then two more to build more anti-air down and up in these areas. Okay. Let's continue the dock works. And I'll have one maximizing energy. %60 done. You're done completely.
Enabled.
You're producing battleships. You're producing with battleships. And you go down, but you go into a loop producing cruisers. Suddenly I don't have any mass left, of course. Minus 155. %70 build speed. That's annoying. Okay. Do I have a few? Yes. Please do reclaim. Do the battleships have torpedoes?
We need that component, sir. The UEF will fall without it. Earthcom out.
They do not. Okay. You're building. You're upgrading. Bloody hell. Do I need to do it like this then? It's not this. That doesn't fit. I should have a few more. Okay. Okay, having the loads of mass being brought down here is actually not a bad thing. Okay. This seems to be rather a good position, even though I do have to wait. Not going to be maximizing power generation because, well, for very, very good reasons. And then you're going to repair that one afterwards. Okay, they're still crawling their way up here. I really do need to get more used to the reclaim. Torpedoes, torpedo defense. Let's make it like this. Okay, we have... No, bloody hell. No idea what you were going for. I need air superiority fighters. I'm reaching to about 100.
Recover that component ASAP, sir. Black Sun needs it to fire. Earth, come out.
Dang, no, they did not get the engineers. It's good. There comes another wave. Okay. Okay, I'll be putting another shield generator here. Okay, and I do want more. Let's go 3 to 4. Sorry, 3 to 1. And since I can't put up another one here,
Timon underscore Pokemon
Timian,
is
sorry, I
now
didn't
following.
realize immediately. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you very much for the follow. It is very much appreciated. This is... yeah. I am playing this on Forge Alliance Forever. It's still not completely perfect, still not completely stable, but it's a lot better than the other way, so yes, I do know about it. I still want the T3 shield gens, but I don't have them yet. Okay. Two more battleships. Honestly, I do think that I want to add a cruiser in that line as well. They are, after all, our main anti-air defenses. Okay, let's go fetch the component. We ought to be good enough to go fetch that. And that is enough. I'll be halting that production for a while at least. I'll slowly, without it trying to incur too many losses, be cleaning up the fleet here. Let's have instead a few broadsides. They are always going to be helpful attacking positions. I am not the best on skirmishes and multiplayer. At least I have not done as much on Supreme Commander as other strategy games. A good start is try to think of a strategy, maybe go look up a possible meta for the faction you want to play, and practice on skirmishes first. Practice building placement, practice troop movement. Play it as if it were a full match. Go slow and get some practice in. And think of what you're going to do. For example, if you get a surprise attack by the enemy, if you are prepared, it's always going to be very helpful. If you have an idea what you want to do, and then afterwards it is going to be needed a lot of practice. Get those down here. You're welcome. But as I said, it's more of a general advice that I can give, since while I do really enjoy Supreme Command, I've played a lot more Brood War than I have Supreme Commander. I'm keeping the cruisers up, which is important. But I'm not keeping torpedo stuff up. How is that looking? And if that is fun, then there is nothing wrong with that. If you've played a lot against bots, scouting might be something you're not doing a lot. Sorry. Knowing what your enemy is up to is always very important, and actively scouting is always a good idea. I'll probably be having a skirmish after at the end of stream, so I can show a few things that are going to be a lot more multiplayer applicable. Campaigns always have the big issue that if you've played them a few times, you are going to be knowing what they'll be doing. So, but at the end of stream, I could find the time to do that properly. So, do I have? Yes. Okay, the Aeon is trying to send a new fleet to guard that. Are you the transport I loaded? No, you are. Let's take these down. Yeah. The ads are unfortunately no ads. Okay, thank you for letting me know. And then stuff like unit composition or so is going to be something that you'll be needing to... You go down, come on. Pick you up. We do want to have a bit of anti-air here. and then drop you off. Okay, no. Still crack the shield. One. Okay, that is the most important part out of all the defensive stuff currently. So they should be able to finish Black Sun now.
We need that component, sir. The UEF will fall without it. Earthcom out.
I know that the UEF will fall without it, but...
We're reaching the culmination of our efforts, Major. We will not surrender. We will not yield. Victory will be ours.
Operation Air.
Black Sun is almost ready to fire. We just need to hold out a bit longer.
That is not wrong, so let's attack that that Aeon base down there.
Sir, we've detected enemy units to the southeast. We think it could be the Aeon. Send out a scout, and if the Aeon are there, eliminate them. Earthcom out.
Do I have a nuke eliminator? Well, you can't have too many. We have finally T3 shields and another nuke eliminator. I'll be taking one of you up to put down a T3 shield generator here. They do have good transports. I am not very... a player that is dropping a lot, but with their bots it's also making for a very good harassment, since there are units that can fire from transports. It makes for a very nice harassment. Okay, where is that fire coming from? From here. Are you the big one? He seems to have his own trouble though. There is. I don't know if it works here. You are done. Give me a factory to show stuff. The transport itself can have guns, yes, but if I have access to the unit, I'll show you what I mean.
Strategic launch detected.
Okay. That may also be an answer.
Strategic launch detected.
Because I do not have any missiles in the newly constructed ones. That would be bad. Okay.
Strategic launch detected.
Okay, and he also has anti-strategic missile defenses. Which, honestly, I'd expect.
Strategic launch detected.
Okay, we seem to be getting closer, so the missile defense is somewhere centrally here.
Major, we have confirmed the presence of an Aeon commander on an island to the southeast. We need to destroy all enemy forces at that position.
There's no need to press F. I was actually expecting the resistance there, and that I just wouldn't just be able to get through there. Okay. Okay. That position is absolutely losing ground at the moment. Let's try that again. Can I send you up a little bit? And have another... Come on. I need a bit more defense here, I think. Okay. We have the most important stuff. Why not? Let's build a few strategic U-boats, and I am absolutely
The technicians are working as fast as
going
they can,
negative
but they
mass
need more
again.
time. Destroy the Aeon.
Do we have anything here? Okay. Let's see if we can't hoover up, reclaim a little bit of the stuff about here. And that's indeed an Omni. I do want to protect that energy central. Is somebody shooting? Okay, there are a few more torpedo launches down there. Okay, so I wanted to show off the... Okay, I have the Mongoose. Transportable. That is, as far as I remember, one of those that can fire from a transport. Hopefully, that might be specific to me. I'm not completely misremembering that. Didn't I put down another Mongoose to build here? No. You're not sitting on pause though. We're of course don't have a good target. Can I choose you as a target and have it work?
Strategic launch detected.
Okay. It seems like I cannot shoot at my own. They need to decide that they want to shoot. Or again, I've maybe been completely misremembering that. I do want a little bit more defense here as well. Unknown unit. I am not getting a lot of data right now. Except that I have enemies over there. I'm talking about scouting, and mostly I'm fine just knowing where the enemy is. It doesn't... Oh, bloody hell. Not going to be doing much up there. Do not understand why they didn't come up. Still, if I cancel you and I build a few of those, does that work? Let's go help out there a little bit. And let's see what we're actually shooting. I don't think we have an ACU over there. Tactical missiles are not any danger. Oh, there is an ACU. Okay. Let's kill the ACU. Of course, he's moving, which means for long-range artillery, that's always a little bit troublesome.
The technicians are working as fast as they can, but they need more time. Destroy the Aeon.
Boom! That's it for the Aeon commander. Let's focus on that. As soon as that one is down, I can nuke it. Of course, the Valiants are getting too close. Good. Okay, I did not want to see that. Let's pull the fleet back. I do not want it bombed completely. And the Aeon strategic bombers have a stun effect, which is unfortunate. Okay, I don't want to go too far off. The torpedo bombers are fine. Let's get rid of that and then put... Why are you not building anything? Why did you only build a single thing? Well, let's reclaim you. And then rebuild you over here? Bloody hell. That's a useless factory if it doesn't build anything. Okay. You go refuel. Nobody is building anymore. Okay, no, I see. Makes sense. I am at the build limit. Okay, let's finish this here and hopefully I get an upgrade. And one more mass extractor.
You got her, sir. We won't have to. Wait, I'm getting something.
Major, we've just detected a large force moving down from the north, directly toward your position. It appears to be Cybran. The General wants those units eliminated. Earth, come out.
Yeah, I can absolutely understand that.
Sir, we have incoming Cybran forces.
Come on, get those monkey lords.
Sir, a Cybran transport is carrying engineers toward the Black Sun Control Center. They must be stopped.
Okay, I have broadswords. Come on. Get into the fight. Okay, they just want to eliminate the defensive position rather than anything else. Okay, that wasn't shabby. That's a shame I lost the entire position. But positions can be rebuilt.
Black Sun has been completed. I repeat, Black Sun has been completed. Beginning its charging cycle.
Fighting rages all across here. We are quickly losing ground. But if you can fire Black Sun, our losses will have been worth it.
Now we have a fleet coming from the other direction.
We're almost there. Black Sun just needs to charge before it can be fired. Defend it a bit longer.
Yeah, I don't mind defending it. We just need to get everything the other direction. I hope the broadswords have enough power to really do something right now. I'll be needing to re-put up shields here ASAP. I need to put up air defense ASAP. Hopefully you're pumping out again. Yes. Okay, sending the broadswords over to get the fleet. Oh, but there's more coming from over there. Of course there is. The big problem with defensive missions is the fact that the enemy has usually preparation points where you need not worry. you still... Okay. You doing broadswords? Yeah. Keep up broadswords for now. Okay, that is submarines. A pure submarine is not... A pure submarine force is not a big issue. And honestly, I have the Monkey Lord. Not the Monkey Lord, I have access to the Fat Boy, so let's build a few here. Overwhelming firepower is only something the enemy complains about after all. Okay. You go back to helping out there. You go help there. And I'd like maybe one more. How much energy are you munching on? Come on. Minus 2,000. Okay, that was lucky. Had I not sent the fleet over, they might have arrived unchallenged. That is a bit of the issue on defensive missions. You don't really get to see where they're coming from. Okay. I need to do more reclaim in this area. Oh, seriously, you can just munch on one of the Monkey Lords. Yeah, that should give a nice... Ah, that's not quite enough. Let's have 2 people munch on the Monkey Lords. I currently do not have defenses appropriate to strategic bomber attacks. Oh no, not even strategic bomber attacks. Okay. Let's switch back over to air superiority. Let's have these come into the area a little bit more. And then we go pummel them with the broadswords. Guy hasn't loaded. Yeah, that is unfortunately something, depending on the time, you'll have people that load very slowly or with whom you'll have connection issues. It's just... It's the matter, it's how that currently is. You do need to be a little bit patient there. Yeah, that's the Bloody Omen down. I'm seriously expecting another Monkey Lord bonanza coming down. Okay. You go Monkey Lord, Monkey Lord, Monkey Lord. The enemy was nice enough to deposit a ton of mass for me.
Black Sun is 20% charged, sir.
Cool.
Every soul on Earth shall be cleansed by my hand.
Don't need the others.
Strategic launch detected.
Oh, bloody hell. Is that an experimental in the water there? That very much looks like an Aeon experimental in the water. Uh-oh. Okay, that was not what I wanted to see. Aiko, you come over here. That's another nuke eliminator. We'll be building that up again, and some shore defenses. And then we're redoing the mass storage here. Honestly, not quite as many, but having one or two bots over there alarming me when the enemy decides to come in might not be a bad idea. Come on. All of you. Okay, 2 or 3 more rounds there, and then switching back to broadswords. And I'm getting a little bit of a passable fleet for the defense of this side as well. Okay, that's probably more transports. Although no, it's not by far not dense enough. Okay, that's much better. Okay, not the way I wanted to use those decoys. And there is some more submarines coming in. But so far, so good. More bloody planes there. I'll get a few bombs off, unfortunately. And the bombs do a lot of damage, even to a battleship. Ah, bloody hell. They can deal with it. Okay. Build queue full. To a degree. Are you volatile? You're not. %. Come on. Apparently they do not charge any faster. Well, 35%. And unfortunately, from here on out, it is mainly patience. I need to make sure I'm not getting surprised by anything. Put a pause to you. Currently have enough. Honestly, put a pause to you as well. Having some land defenses to throw away into the path of the Monkey Lords isn't bad. Okay, it is building the defensive nukes. Okay, still have a nuke limiter in this position. So yeah, no, it's unfortunately a game of waiting. Do I have any engineers in the area? I do. You come over, please repair the main Black Sun building here. And since we're on our way, can I increase the charge by putting engineers to the task?
Black Sun is at 40%.
So I can repair it. Nothing more. Okay. The enemy, of course, isn't stupid, and it's pulling its troops and fleets in such a way that they are minimizing contact with mine. Okay, that was pretty quick and easy, and I'm not guessing that I'm going to be losing a lot here. Yeah, unsurprisingly, and they're sending and coming here more from the Cybran, also fair. They are okay. There is another big land force. Okay, might not be able to really get them away from landing. No, I did shoot them all down. Okay. Okay. That very much looks like more Monkey Lords on its way. More torpedo boats as well. Torpedo boats. Submarines. Submarines and torpedo boats are not quite the same thing. Okay, there was a Monkey Lord. Oh! Sending the Monkey Lords in on ahead. I currently don't need it. But that's another very nice mass present by the Cybran here. Let's clean out the ground movement forces here. %50 charge. As long as nothing happens, that'll be a steady drip, drip, drip of charge, basically counting down I wish I could bloody shoot back.
Strategic launch detected.
They are trying to pummel me. Okay, I do have protection basically everywhere.
Strategic launch detected.
Okay, no idea why they nuked that bit in particular.
Save Earth!
Whoops. Okay, those were transports. They're not surviving very well. Okay. New nuke eliminator, come on. Ouch, losing Ico there was not...
Your lies and secrets have been exposed for all to see.
Shut up, Arnold, you were my boss once. Okay. I'll be a little bit more careful and pull this nuke eliminator up to a counter rocket as quickly as possible this time. Would not want to lose the position a third time. Okay. Few more ships coming in. Let's feed the broadswords here a little bit. Oh, he did get my... Okay, from the look of it, there wasn't...
Black Sun is 60% charged, sir!
There was another nuke aimed towards the nuclear submarine group I had. Which I feel is fair enough. They are really important targets, but on the other hand, they're not even coming close. Defensively, they are not all that good. Okay, a few more planes. Let's go shoot them down. Yeah, that's all bloody submarines. And another big wave there.
In a matter of hours, all Cybers will be free.
Okay, the gunships were a surprise, but that was already working pretty well. Okay, they were sending engineers in. If we have air superiority there, that is going to be... Okay, it is not, it's just transports. What do we have here? That's over 100, that's still over 70, still good. Okay, no idea what that one is. Oh, that's the Tempest. Bloody submersible battleship. They are trying to push. Not that I can. Feel annoyed with them. Come on. Okay, that ship is half down. %70 charge. Okay, no idea what an engineer is doing here. And they're probably sending Salems about there. Okay. That's built. I think I'm going to be sending that fat boy over here. Because they're pretty decent as anti-torpedo defenses as well. %75%, 25% more, and I'll be done. Okay, those are transports. Okay, that is a new round of broadswords immediately. I do want to keep them up.
Black Sun is 80% charged, sir!
Happy to hear, as long as they don't
Sensors
crash me the game.
Coming in from the northwest. It's massive. Hold on. Arnold is landing to the north and is personally leading his forces. Handle the situation. Earthcom out.
Oh. Yeah, no, okay. That was a little bit of a scare, but...
The Aeon unit is down! It's down!
I do not have attack. Take 3 torpedo launcher. Bloody hell, do I need to build that far into the ocean? Yeah, no, never. Get me 4 more engineers. Okay. That's 2 waves. That's too many already. That's 1 too many already, sorry. Can I build there? Okay, that is going to be a pain.
This changes nothing. We will rise again!
That was tactically not very sound.
It's at 100%!
Select Black Sun and press the fire button, Major. It's time to end this war.
Well, time it is. So, end of the UEF campaign now. Operation completed.
They're destroying our core worlds. We've lost. Forgive me, Princess.
And that is how the UEF would have needed to win the Infinite War.
The Aeon Illuminate is begging for peace, and I've already spoken to Brackman. We'll need damage and readiness assessments ASAP.
Yes, sir.
We did it, General.
No, sir. He did.
So, that's the first campaign. I don't remember if I can skip the credits now. Or if that crashes. Yeah, that just crashed everything. I'll give it a minute, see if it'll recover, but I don't think so. That is something that is quite unfortunate with older games, that you do not... Okay, but that is still the UEF campaign successfully, and it took me about 1.5 hours. Not that I'm very surprised. It was unfortunately mostly a waiting thing. Defensive missions do take about the same time. You can influence it a little bit, but not too much. But as I said, we'll now be switching over to the Aeon campaign. We'll be starting with Joust and its briefing. So let's see what we'll have to do in our first mission.
Hello, Knight. I am Avatar Marxon. You will report directly to me and only to me.
The princess still holds command over the military, Marxon. You would be wise to remember that.
Do not presume to lecture me, Evaluator Toth. We stand on the brink of victory because of my actions. I am the Aeon military.
Remember, Knight, our primary mission is to spread the way to humanity. That is our calling. The way will bring peace.
There is only one thing.
Okay, I do think that the lines have been mixed up.
This is Rigel, a lightly...
Yep, the lines have been mixed up. So we're going to... Rigel will be assisting Ryza, and then we'll be taking out UEF bases, and we'll get a performance call from her. So, let us gate in and let's see what we have going on. As usual, power generators, mass extractors, a construction facility. 1, 2, 3. Even then, multiplayer.
I have no time to hold your hand, Knight. Build power generators and mass extractors. The extractors can only be built over mass deposits. Ryza out.
Okay. What I was about to say. Yeah, okay. In the in multiplayer, this is not an optimal order. You do want to build a factory first so that you can take advantage of the stock you're having rather than immediately starting to waste resources. For any resource you don't have any storage space for basically gets wasted. I'd be surprised if I had upgrades already. As I expected. So, let's get some basic economy going.
Build a naval factory. It must be positioned in the water, or your armored command unit will not let you construct it. Ryza out.
I am not surprised that the naval yard needs to be built in the water. I do know that it is like a game out of the mid-2000s, but still, seriously, they did put a lot of effort into making it look good. It's looking a lot better than Supreme Commander 2. A lot has changed in that time since Supreme Commander 1 and 2, but I personally do not feel that Supreme Commander 2 is deserving of the name of Supreme Commander. That is something that for a long time I found very unfortunate that they had to keep the name there, and seriously did not know what the audience wanted.
The UEF has an air patrol in the area. Build some light attack boats. They provide anti-air capabilities. Once you have a small force, engage the UEF patrol. Ryza out.
3 boats, I'm building a few more. Let's help this naval yard build. Okay, so I can build myself a radar installation, and you'll be doing a few more generators here so we can then support the sonar installation, and I'll be sending the attack boats into the ocean, not out of it, and build on the newly accessible mass points. As long as it's anti-air, this is very much like fish in the water. Fish in a barrel. Bloody hell. Yes, they might or might not have water in the barrel, but...
I'm still reading a UEF patrol. Destroy it. Ryza out.
Tira, hello, how are you? Good morning to you. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday. It's because of time shenanigans, I think it's pretty close to 12 o'clock for you, but again, time shenanigans are never the most intuitive to keep track of. That is a defeated...
The UEF is trying to blockade you with submarines. Build submarines of your own at your naval factory. Ryza out.
Well, I'll be building those submarines after the engineer there. Not quite 15. I think starting out with 7 or 10 or something ought to be okay. So yeah, until the winter time switch for America, there'll be a bit of discrepancy, but I do think that is this weekend for you, no? Okay, sonar. We do not see the submarines yet. So you woke up. I hope that you woke up reasonably easily. Oh yeah, that you managed to do that. Okay. Have to keep building. Let's get a bit more energy in. I don't think we'll be needing all that much. But unfortunately, you never know. We do not have storage facilities yet. Well, I hope that you managed some good sleep and that you're not feeling as tired anymore. I'm not too happy with the reclaim situation on the map so far. If you're making some food, I'll be guessing that you're going shopping.
The submarines. Use them to destroy the UEF blockade. I will contact you once you have succeeded. Ryza out.
So, sorry for... Okay, so you go shopping. It might only be grocery shopping, but I do hope that you'll be able to enjoy it. Oh, let's push a little bit more into there. Not happy to see them coming close enough to attack my own shards. Attack boats there. But they call them attack boats, but basically it's only basic anti-air. Two more to destroy. I hope that I can build up a U-boat or so more. Well, they do take quite a bit of time to build. Luckily, U-boats are by far weaker than in reality. So shouldn't call them U-boats, they're not of German origin.
It is time for you to attack the UEF. They have a resource base on an island to your east. Attack it and destroy all of the power generators and factories on the island. I am uploading the Beacon-class frigate blueprint into your ACU. The frigate has good range, but no anti-air capabilities, so you will need to escort it with light attack boats. Expect the UEF to counter with interceptors and bombers. I want that island.
Fair enough. Let's put some anti-air out in that direction. The enemy might start to get aggressive. Come on. How come that is not central? Okay, I am not going to be asking too many questions. I do not have access to the air factory yet, no. Two good frigates here, even though in the grand scheme of things frigates are rather basic boats. What do we have to destroy? Power generators and factories. Okay, so that's one mass extractor down. And the bay over here gives me a good coverage over the entirety of the island.
You have accomplished your objective. Perhaps you will make a fitting sword of the way. Ryza out.
I seriously worry about anything.
I am engaging an experienced UEF commander to the north, and he has entrusted his southern flank to a subordinate. You will attack and defeat that subordinate, thus clearing the way for my primary assault. Attack the UEF commander and destroy the anti-air towers on his island. His position is well fortified, so I would advise against a frontal assault. Attack his secondary bases to the north and east, and draw his forces out into the open. Ryza out.
That's not a bad plan. Still have not been given an air factory here.
I am granting you the air factory. Use it to construct interceptors and bombers.
There we are. So let's go attack this naval factory. Enjoy the cantaloupe. I hope, well, pretty sure it won't be an issue, but yeah. Okay, who is shooting at those? Who was shooting at that ship? Because that was quite the range. Okay, nothing here now. Okay, that seems to be one of the ships there in the patrol mode.
The UEF is unstoppable!
Our ruse is working. The UEF commander is sending air units to cover his naval base. Destroy them. Ryza out.
Not sure why he thinks that a strong navy force where he's seen that I have a lot of anti-air defense ships would be an easy target for an air fleet. Enough Cantaloupe to enjoy for 4 times as well. That's going to be stretching Cantaloupe enjoyment over several days then.
The galaxy ends today.
Okay, why did I lose that one there? I would have said a submarine, but the shards should have...
No more. Well done. Perhaps you are worthy to fight by my side.
No, they just have anti-air.
You fanatics will never defeat the UEF.
Okay, sonar radar, sonar and submersible. Okay, let's move to the southern air base. And let's have some proper recon what awaits us there. Why not plant our flag onto the old UEF bases? Even though in principle we ought to have enough to clean up everything already. Okay, I'd rather not lose everything to a torpedo launcher I'm never attacking.
I think you underestimate me.
I think you overestimate yourself.
The UEF commander is a fool. He's moving units in the hope of supporting his air base. Bring up reinforcements and engage him. Ryza out.
Well, I sent pretty much my entire force, so sending reinforcements is not the easiest. But I don't think I'll be running into any issue destroying these ships. You made some pizza rolls. Pizza rolls do sound yummy too. I'm not sure with combination of cantaloupe, but... although the one after the other, absolutely fair. Poof, poof, poof. They try to show you how a base is constructed, but seriously, this does not look very decent as a naval, maybe as a forward base, but I wouldn't be walking around with my ACU there. Yeah, it's usually ice cream, but even refrigerated food and ought to be cold. The refrigerator needs to really take into account to be cold enough to maintain food safe temperatures. That is very necessary, and yeah, I can see how the heat get cold in that case.
Factory. I
I will respond in kind.
Well, are you pulling a large number
I will not
of...
let you cleanse this planet.
Okay, there is another extractor I want to say over here. Let us just destroy that one as well, so... we're denying our enemy any and all resources we can. Top. Okay, I do think that this is a T2 ship. Especially with the range it seemed to have. Need to be careful about the defense there. Yeah, with that range it does seem to be a governor class cruiser. Okay, some submersibles. Yeah, it is a bloody cruiser. Yeah, okay. Let's pull back a little bit here. Absolutely, Tira. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is very much appreciated. Please have a great rest of your day. Yeah, that commander is going to go boom. Okay. That's more than enough torpedoes. Bloody hell.
I need help!
I saw an ACU explode. I'm pleased it wasn't you. Riza out.
Okay, I hope I don't need to be rebuilding too much of my forces. Okay, I don't have any submarines anymore, which is... well, no, I do have torpedo defense and... torpedoes on those. Faceless, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday. Let's go ham. Okay, there is another... well, no.
The destruction of the anti-air installations on that island is key to my tactics, Knight. Make it happen. Riza
I have torpedo defenses, but I do not have torpedoes in the current fleet. Stop. Okay, having the torpedo defenses means that I'm probably not going to be losing ships. Well, no, the attack ones. Hail Rian. Yeah. She is possibly, well, I like both Brackman and Rian, especially their actions in the beginning act of Supreme Commander. Oh, yeah, okay, now I understand what you mean. Yeah, okay, see. She is the princess of the Luminate, yeah. But from a leader perspective, I do think that I prefer the Aeon by far, the Aeon and Cybern by far over the UEF. President Riley is... Thank you, Prophet. I am aware of that. It is a... You can basically uncover any part of the map for a big energy cost. It's movable, but it's not instantaneous. It's very handy. It can be very handy because it burns through stealth and radar. Yeah, and so both visual stealth and radar stealth it burns through. Didn't they reduce the range? Oh, okay. So that delay is an added delay in FAF rather than original. Seriously, it's still very, very powerful. And rather than upping the energy, I do understand putting in a weight cost.
The anti-air tower is down. Excellent. Now watch as we demonstrate the full power of the Illuminate. Ryza out.
Come on, get the Tsar into position. I always find it funny that she's bringing in a tier 3 unit only to disgorge some gunships, bombers and T1 fighters. Glorious indeed.
Glorious!
Well done, Knight. You may return home.
Pretty strict. May not have been allowed to go home if I hadn't been able to do anything. It sounds like. Probably pretty wasteful since I didn't. Yeah. I am playing in FAF, indeed. And Joust is a success, and my performance was satisfactory. Well, I'm not going to be complaining about a satisfactory evaluation. That's the word I was looking for. And I do know that she is very, very... that Ryza is a very, very strict knight. Okay, that's weird. I did not have anything crop up today. Did I miss an update or something? Shouldn't have. Shouldn't be able to connect to the server, had I? Happened a week ago. Okay. Again, no, I did not have any comparable issues last last week. So I am looking forward for the Galaxy Wars to come back, but I haven't messed with it yet. But yeah, I could imagine that that would be causing it.
This is Zeta Canis. It was once a UEF colony, but is now in the hands of those cursed Cybrans. Zeta Canis offers little in resources, but its location makes it a prime staging area for strikes into UEF territory.
And the lines are still mixed up.
The princess requires that all civilians be protected, so that they may be offered the way.
The operation is paramount. Everyone is expendable.
The princess was quite clear on the matter.
The princess is not of a military mind. There is no time for such niceties. We will press our advantage no matter the cost.
Go with grace, Knight. Moxon and I shall set.
Yeah, okay, these lines are completely messed up. So it's basically going into, what was the planet again? Zeta Canis. Let's drop onto Zeta Canis. Liberate it from the Cybrans. Do some good old-fashioned religious purging. And then see what we can do.
The city of New Catalan is to your north, Commander. Avatar Marxon orders you to commence your attack. Choir out.
Okay. Let me put these on top, hopefully. Let me get some engineers out of there. And then be adding a few more here. Yeah, I can imagine. I'll be taking some time to get some forces going in the beginning. But it's a rather serious mission. Then again, I do not really have an issue with a game wanting to challenge people. Shall I? Yeah, I think I will be. You'll go fetch these two. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm completely run out even of energy. And then we get some anti-air out. The attack will be coming in rather quickly, so... Okay, bloody hell, where is my commander marching to? Oh, bloody hell, we have already some customers over there. Okay. You go over there. The ACU can take care of this. Well, having an ACU shoot at a small unit, that's pretty clear who wins.
Knight, Cybran units are preparing for a counterattack. Brace for an assault from the north. Choir out.
I am playing on medium difficulty at the moment.
Get the hell off my planet, monster!
I want to showcase more than I need to want to restart regularly. It's not that I'd be completely unable to do it, but it would require a few attempts and find the correct openings and everything. I do need a little bit more anti-air as well. I think they got a... No, they did not. I am moving it around. Let's detach one here. Come on. Please get moving. Bloody hell. I knew there was a second prong incoming, but I did not have enough troops for that. And the Sky Slammers being able to shoot ground is not the most likable attribute of them if you're not playing them yourself. Okay, let me repair that if possible.
Knight, the Cybran assault has been blunted. Choir out.
Let's go do some hoovering up here. Don't tell me I crashed the game. It crashed. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, pretty close to the beginning. Let's start this up again. Let's go through it again. Machine purge, come on. Okay, you're not the correct mission. Okay, I do luckily not have any of those issues. It only crashes the game itself. Although it is a lot harder not playing the Forged Alliance version. Okay, why did I open twice? It is absolutely an old game, but I am also very happy for... Okay, you're the correct mission. Okay. As I said, I'll be switching back down to medium. Not going to be appearing on the leaderboards. Well, still, I'm going to wish you a good rest of your Thursday.
The city of New Catalan is to your north, Commander. Avatar Marxon orders you
hopefully
to commence
it
your
will
attack.
not catch up
Choir
too
out.
quickly with you, your lack of sleep, I mean. Okay, I'll be pulling out some more engineers again. I'll be trying hard not to destroy the Cybran extractors since they are T2 extractors. Okay, mass extractors first. Even though that one... doesn't seem to be exactly the most reliable. By putting another one in here. Okay. We'll be going for a second one. And I will be going for some more energy generators. I think I would want to be more aggressive with the ACU. Okay. Doesn't seem to be quite correct to just use the ACU to do a little bit of light patrolling here. Before really getting a lot of stuff out.
Knight, Cybran units are preparing for a counterattack. Brace for an assault from the north. Choir out.
Okay, bracing.
Get the hell off my planet, monster!
Okay, let's hope that the other angle is not quite defeated yet. Bloody hell. Are you building? Yes, they are building. And they got that mass extractor. Okay. Let's build a little bit of a radar.
Knight, the Cybran assault has been blunted. Choir out.
A few more there and a lot more here. Okay, I have a bit more visibility. Okay. I do want some air stuff. Let us get an air factory built. Can we not? Some more power generators. Okay, I do want a few more engineers. Let's put something on there. Cannot build a radar myself. Let's go bring an engineer up for the radar to hopefully get some protection into that position. I'd be very surprised if it were just that easy. No, 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 no. No. I hope the extractor survived. I do hope that that extractor survived. Okay. Let's get a little bit more energy. Some more stationary defenses. And I think I'll be putting in a torpedo launcher and factory over here. Okay, let's hoover up some mass about here. And let's do some mass hoovering here. Okay, bloody hell, I'm forgetting to keep the queue up. Stop, pause, repeat. Let's go like that. I do not want to leave. This damaged here. Ooh, that's a big horde over there. Okay. Okay, suboptimal. Are you doing something new? At least replace that one. I do have mass storages. Let's improve the efficiency here a little bit. No. Let's put okay. Let's have a quick jaunt over. Okay, I do not want to cleanse it too quickly. I do want to get some build up. When you're done, I want a radar. When you're done. Okay, I am surprised that the outer one is still good up there. Okay, that's again a nice range extension
The Avatar
here.
is waiting for word that New Catalan has been cleansed. Choir out.
I want to send another plane here on the same patrol trajectory. Okay. Here comes a big bunch. And there comes the big party right straight down the middle. I am a little bit disappointed that he has already T2 play stuff and I absolutely don't. Did I already put... Okay, no idea how I did select that. I do need to destroy these Tech 2s or all the... all those sacrifices will have been for naught. Basically just machines, but that is something. Don't I have... No, I only have these two left. Weird, but I'll take it. Can I bomb that into a little bit of submission? Let's hoover up some mass into those newly built... storage facilities. I'll doubt he'll build them. No idea how build orders and patrol orders conflict. When I say that they ought to be complementary. And you'll be putting out a few bombers. Timon, welcome back. Sorry for the delay in noticing you. I was focusing on getting everything up here. Welcome back. So I'll be grabbing the other T2 mass up there. And when you're done, let's hoover up those dead buildings. And with the bombers, I'll be able to take these two positions out once they are constructed in high enough numbers. Can I already... Okay. Cannot attack. Understandable in a way. I did take his right to the attack order away. Still a little bit on the weird side. That even with a direct command, there come no attacks. Okay, with 5 I'll be starting the attack up there. Okay, that is... Okay, that was luckily enough. Come on, get those fighters off. Okay. That wasn't too great. How is it going over there? I'll be putting in another radar installation here. I didn't put them into patrol behavior last time, I fear.
New Catalan has been cleansed. The way can now flourish on
Okay,
Zeta
I
Canis.
really hope
Inquire
that
out.
wasn't too quick.
Operation M.
Knight, we've uncovered a Cybran base on an island to your northeast. Destroy it so that the way can be revealed. Inquire out.
Unit schematics downloaded.
Okay, what unit schematics? I still haven't an upgrade for there. I have an upgrade for here.
We have detected a small human settlement to the southeast of the Cybran base, Commander. Evaluator Toth requests that you use caution and not inflict harm to the settlement.
Ignore that order, Knight. If the settlement is in your way, destroy it.
The Princess has expressly requested there be no unnecessary loss of life.
This is a military matter. The decision is mine.
No, the decision is mine. No harm will come to that settlement. Is that clear?
I shall remember this, Princess. Knight, you are not to attack the settlement. That is direct order. We shall cleanse this planet at a later date.
Okay. Let's get this back up. Okay, somebody's depositing troops over there.
We have detected a Cybran base to the east, Knight. It is covered with a stealth field, which is why it wasn't located sooner. Watch for attacks from that position. Choir out.
Okay, I still cannot upgrade. Can't also upgrade anything here. So I am running with what
New
I have.
orders from Avatar Marxon. Eradicate the hidden Cybran naval base. Choir out.
Do I have enough to attack into that? Okay. Give me some more here. Okay. I'm getting some torpedo bombers built. Oh no 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 no. That's not... How did I in particular miss all those troop deliveries there? Okay. The engineer here will be fortifying this position a little bit more. I'll be pulling back my ACU.
Scans show the Cybran commander is building a fleet at his naval base. Destroy the fleet before it can launch. Choir out.
They are pushing. Okay, he is also starting to push strongly from the north. And suddenly I very much feel like I don't have enough naval
The fleet
assets.
has launched. Sink it before it can get within range of your base. Choir out.
You are no match for Cybran technology!
Knight, an attack from the Cybran hidden naval base is imminent. Choir out.
Hey, I do need less shards. Okay, let's pull you back a little.
Come here, Aeon. This planet belongs to the Cybran!
Bloody hell, all the defenses here have been eaten. And I lost an extractor. Come on, will you repair this? Okay, the invasion force will not be able to land there. Okay. He should... The factory ought to be rather good at quickly producing some stuff here. I'd like the base gone, but I do just not have the resources at the moment.
The Cybran's position is well fortified and guarded by frigates. You should use torpedo bombers to destroy the enemy frigates and then invade the island. Transports will be the fastest way to move your ground units into position. Choir out.
Okay, don't crash on me.
Can't you just leave us in peace?
Okay, maybe patrol was a good idea. Let's put a few more units to it. Okay, that is working out rather nicely. a few more here, and then we'll be getting into upgrades. Oh, bloody hell. If you don't start overwhelming submarines because they are submerged, they can get annoying even on friendly submarine force. Bloody hell, how much is coming down from there? Welcome back, Tira. I hope you had an enjoyable shopping trip. Bloody hell, where did that landing force come from? Spooky candy. Hopefully it's not too spooky that it'll be too scary to eat. Bloody hell, all of these. Frigates are seriously a nuisance here. Okay, I need more torpedo bombers, that's for sure. See if I can do something like this as well. Avoid the northern invasions. I see. We're not... Oh, bloody hell. We managed to deposit one there. Come on. Okay, that's too far north. Come on. Okay. Let's get another factory. Why did you land? I wanted you to... Okay. Patrol here. As I was trying to say before, I had to interrupt myself. We get Kit Kats where I live, but we don't get Reese's. I don't know exactly why. We have a lot of peanut butter variety in general, but not Reese. Or Reese's. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. So I'd have to... fly a patrol or rather like this. Okay. Let's rebuild the local infrastructure, including the air defenses. Luckily, with local forces, it's feasible at the moment. Okay, he is building. We're still building interceptors there. You build more engineers, and we're replanting that. Let's do like that. I'm pretty sure there's still a ton of frigates about.
Knight, the conquest of the Cybran base seems to be taking a long time. Is there a problem? Inquire out.
Well, if you're not going to be complaining, I could be concentrating a little bit better. Bloody hell, that's another northern force landed. And they're going over here this time. Don't have any ground defenses here. What annoys me the most is that it's making it really hard to get any type of force build up. I think I have enough up here, but I do need to intercept this force. How did you sneak past there? Bloody hell. That is indeed a very big bag of candy. Do you have a lot of? Well, I'd be guessing it's mostly kids coming by where you live, or did you get them mostly for yourself? For yourself, well, please do enjoy them, but I don't think enjoying candy is usually not a big issue for people. Okay. That's another central force here. Okay. First off, I'll be repairing that. I'll be rebuilding the radar. And that's a big coming in there. Yeah, indeed. It is Halloween tomorrow, so for me, indulging time is more around Christmas. But that is probably the difference in local tradition and possibly also family tradition. We never really celebrated Halloween, which in a way makes sense because it is not a very big holiday in Europe in general. We have similar holidays for the kids, but in different times of year. So they're not missing out on the gifted candy, but it is, they have to wait. It's the 2nd of February, so 3 months more than in America. I can see that. Leaving the candy for special occasions. Okay, let's get 2 more refueling stations up. I do have a lot of stuff flying about at the moment. I mean, why not? If it's an occasional thing, why not splurge a little? Okay, I'm finally feeling like I'm collecting a reasonable force here. But that's all in a defensive force. And then all crowding. Oh bloody hell, that's another engineer dead up there. Every time a bloody attack comes in from that direction, they do manage to catch me off guard. Okay, I'm finally getting a nice flotilla together here. Can that help? Bloody hell, where did you come from? Okay, with the torpedo bombers, we should be able to make a good attack run here. Not lose too much, hopefully. Okay. It'd be very decent. Could we just... Okay, why are you south of there? That's annoying. Ah, there's another big force coming in from the north. Okay, let's hope that these torpedoes will do some damage. You are really wanting to get up there.
If you're unable to destroy the Cybran base, the Avatar will have you replaced. Fire out.
I get that. Please rest well. And I'm sorry, I usually feel like I'm much better at responding promptly, but this is currently capturing a lot of my attention. Let's have a few coming over here. Thank you, but I do feel like I do want to be more responsive to chat. But this does require quite a bit of attention. Let's get those torpedo launchers out of here. Although the enemy will be rebuilding them. Thank you very much for stopping by again. I hope you're having a great nap. Okay, that did not work out. Okay, I don't mind them getting a bit more aggressive. Sheesh. And there's another big force coming in. I do have enough fighters at the moment. bloody hell, why are we suddenly having fighters incoming? It's the right choice against the torpedo bombers, but... Oh, are you kidding me? Sheesh. And you'll be building another ground factory out of which we'll be producing engineers, for I do need them. Oh, come on. Let's get that into patrol mode. I seriously don't mind putting myself into a big mine. There's so much mass I could hoover up if I wanted to. One. I'll be going back for that. Although I think those would be better in that patrol. That's so bad that I lost that big one there. But seriously, no upgrades. How? That is a broken extractor again. Ooh. 20. That's another bigger fleet. Okay. There's another. Oh, bloody hell, there shouldn't have been anything there. Why didn't you show up on the bloody radar?
Check your objectives if necessary, Commander. Choir
I
out.
know what I have to do. It's just getting to do it. Okay. Okay, that's a bloody costly melee. Seriously, you go patrol up there. No, more seriously over there. Okay, now we just need to get rid of the submarines and then anything land-based here. Okay. That was a good sacrifice. They were flying good cover. Is that how they usually escape? There is still a little bit of air defense, but I ought to be able to whittle this down now as long as I don't allow anything new to come be built back up. Okay, running back here. Okay. This base is definitely now pacified. Slowly taking up the trip, destroy the enemy commander. Okay. And a single basis production is a lot easier handled than a double base production. May not yet be over, but this is pretty much a death knell. No. First we're going to do the frigates. They are much faster targets to destroy than the torpedo launchers. I can take a few losses to the torpedo launchers. Okay, don't destroy this. Destroy this is no problem. Okay, that's all white. We're leaving that all alone.
Knight, the conquest of the Cybran base seems to be taking a long time. Is there a problem? Inquire out.
Let's say that we fixed the problem, Choir. I do not want to risk any damage to there.
Now, Aeon!
There is a large force of Cybran tanks and bots deploying to the north. We're uploading the schematics for the Oblivion Tech 2 point defense turret and the Tech 2 anti-air turret into your ACU. Inquire out.
Schematics downloaded.
Cool. Okay, and I did get more upgrades as well. Okay.
The assault has been repelled. Attack the enemy's stronghold and exterminate the Cybran commander. Inquire out.
Operation area expanded.
we're going to go bomb that into oblivion. Do I have a radar upgrade? Do I have a radar left after that assault? That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, do I have a radar up? That's not a radar. Still have a single radar. It's not upgradable. Oh, bloody hell.
The Aeon people are the abominations!
I haven't called you an abomination once.
We are awaiting word of the destruction of the Cybran base, Knight. Inquire out.
Might be waiting for a little bit longer. Okay, those were not attack. Bloody hell, what are you doing coming in from there? Stop. Go forward. I need that defender.
Your madness
I am, 1, not mad, 2, let's pull them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bloody need to build up my forces again, which is annoying. Let's just hoover up all the mass I can find. Can we maybe... Bloody hell. No. Amphibious, underwater amphibious. Yeah, those Wagners are annoying at the moment.
Zeta Canis is almost ours, Knight. Defeat the Cybran commander. Choir out.
Bloody hell, getting stuck in a cloud here.
Cybrans can be tough opponents, Knight, but we have every confidence that you will prevail. Choir out.
I'm not doubting my prevalence, it's just... I need air defense. I need okay. So we have a base here, we have a base here. Okay, giving myself 20 more minutes to finish this bloody up. Okay, no wonder I am having trouble here. Bloody hell, there's more. Hello? How about you fucking get moving?
The Avatar is wondering why you are taking so long to defeat the Cybran base knight. Inquire out.
Because they are bloody bunkered in.
Will never bow to the Aeon!
Come on. Come on up. Are we seriously? No. Okay, we didn't lose those engineers. bloody hell. If I could save, I would. This took so long. It's still not over. Seriously, I don't think I need any of these anymore. Fucking hell, I lost my engineers over there. Don't need that anymore.
Zeta Canis is almost ours, Knight. Defeat the Cybran commander. Choir out.
Okay. It's going to be a little bit of a risk. Does that work? Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, bloody hell. Did they rebuild anything over there? Okay, there is stuff coming out of there. Oh, bloody hell. This takes too long, and I'm already an hour over, and I absolutely have to stop now, unfortunately. Which is not what I wanted to do, but I didn't expect to be sitting 1.5 hours in here. That is, well, not what I really wanted to happen. I think I'll be... raiding Kixie today, and rather quickly. I've tried to finish it, and everything put it into this needs to be taking more time, and that's annoying. I'm not getting any build up. I'll be hopefully ready in about 2 weeks' time for a repeat of this. That being said, I do want to thank all of you who stayed to watch me struggle today. Maybe I need to... The enemy is allowed to attack you with such large amounts. It's not great, let's put it like that. But hopefully I'll be able to do that more properly next time. So, that being said, there are some changes to the schedule for next week. Tomorrow is normal, Saturday is off, Sunday normal time, Monday, Friday, and then Sunday again. Being that Friday, Monday, Friday is going to be from 13 to 18 o'clock Central European time, playing Shin Megami Tensei. On both Sundays, I'll be playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, no travel that day. That being said, again, with the raid, unless we're just... Okay. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for watching. I really tried to finish this mission. I didn't think I'll be stuck here for so long, but he was relentless, and I didn't give myself enough time to build up, even though I said I would. That being said, I hope you're having a lovely evening. Please be nice. Please be kind to our raid, to Kixie, and bloody hell, I'm in it. All that's left for me to say is hope you have a great time, and until next time, goodbye.
Death Star, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good stream.
All signs green.
I love you too, Panda. Thank you. You were playing Supreme Commander. Nice. I hope you had fun. Sorry, friends. Your stream is good but tiring. If you make sure you go take care of yourself, do all the good after stream care. I will take good care of your community. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Not nice to call people freaks. to do quick turns. No worries. Have a great dinner. Thank you so much for the alert.